Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Warlock, Master of the Arcane. So really quick before we get started here, there's a dog in my house who we found wandering around the highway, who we're looking after while we try to find his owner, and he is a whiny motherfucker. So I don't want you guys to think, if you hear a shit ton of whining in the background of this video, that I am like abusing this dog or anything. Dude's fine. Took him for a really long walk not very long ago. He's got food and water. He's all good. He just wants attention, and unfortunately I have to record a video, so hopefully that won't be too disruptive for the recording. But anyway, here we are back in Warlock. We're on our fight back, trying to take out the capital here. We've got to be aware that Pink is after us as well. It would be pretty nice, like, take the capital, take this Pink city, and then declare peace with Pink, and just have that. In fact, actually, we might be able to declare peace with Pink right now. No, one more turn until we're allowed to negotiate with her. And I think that would probably be in our best interest, especially since I have a feeling I'm in a better spot. Let's look at this. She's got like, okay, hang on. If I go to myself, wait, here I am. Then we can see, here we go. First impressions, war. Okay, no. So there's a condition called envy of the leader that makes everybody fucking hate you in this game. Oh my god, what is this? Black Minotaurs. Oh fuck. Black Minotaurs are insanely powerful, and we have to kill them. We have a quest. Kill the dangerous wild creature. We get a gnarled staff for it, which is an elemental weapon for mage type lords, and we get a shit ton of money as well. But they're gonna be hard. They're gonna be hard to kill. And our fucking peasants are just right there. Okay. That is not the right time for this quest to pop up. That's unfortunate. So, let's see here. What does Corrupted Vapors do exactly? It costs 20 mana, 7 death magic. Okay, so it's not damage over time. It just weakens and deals damage. That could still be good, though, to use on those Black Minotaurs, because lesser weakness is a pretty strong, like, thing. So we might consider that, or we might consider just fucking dropping a lightning bolt or a shadow bolt on their asses. I really like to save my mana, though. That's the big problem here, is that our mana situation is pretty bleak right now. So let's try to kill these guys without expending any mana if we can. There's an okay hit on them, I suppose, from the hunters. This is going to take a long time. Black Minotaur is one of my favorite units in the game to use myself. Very strong. Ah, fuck. I hate when I move the guys and I can't tell that when I move them there, then they won't be able to attack. Oh, I could have made the dwarves attack them too. Fuck me. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade these guys. We don't need protective amulets on them right now because they might just die, but some fine armor, I think, is definitely in store for them. How much money do we have? Like 1,000, so we can definitely afford, yeah, another, maybe not, because they might die, and there's no reason to upgrade something that's going to die right away. So let's not do that. We should upgrade all of our Minotaurs, though, that we can. With everything available, basically. So we'll do that on this guy. Oh, Rat Prince has something available as well. Yeah, we should definitely go ahead and upgrade him. Even though he's not the greatest lord, he still is a lord, so he definitely merits any advantage we can give him. I'm gonna hold off on the protective amulets on most of these Minotaurs for right now, because I'm not sure they're necessary. But fine armor and drilled, definitely a necessity for all of the Minotaurs, because they're one of my strongest units. Also, Ogre definitely needs to be upgraded as well. So I've just spent a shit ton of money on upgrading my units, but that's going to be really helpful for us. Let's give this guy drilled as well. And,
Ooh, time to move!
Good. Okay. So I think that's a good expenditure for right now. These Black Minotaurs really fucking worry me. They're gonna be stuck in the lava though, so they're gonna be taking damage every turn, but not a lot of damage. Not enough damage, in my opinion. I really don't know what to do about this. Because the situation they're in bottlenecks us. I'd really like them to come to us, but now I've blocked them with these fucking stubborn knights. Maybe I will try to do that next turn, have them come into the city. Then the city can attack them, and we can like get a bunch of units around. So to that end, I'm going to have some minotaurs and the rat prince come back to deal with those guys next turn. We're going to leave the dwarves here as well. And then the rest of our troops will continue with the battle over here. Send the rogues in after these ghost wolves. If I have to trade them for that, I have to trade them for that. That's totally worthwhile to me to get the ghost wolves dead. And it looks like I am going to have to trade them for that, unfortunately. Because we do have transport cog, goblin archers. You know what? We have enough mana. Oh, it costs 2 turns to cast corrupted vapors. Fuck. Okay. So I don't know if we want to... You know what? Let's wind up that spell. And then if we want to, we can cancel it. Does that still take the mana? Well, let's fucking find out, I guess. But if there happen to be a bunch of units grouped together next turn, we will use Corrupted Vapors on them, because that's actually a pretty cheap spell. Let's send these guys down this way. Yeah, pretty cheap spell for what it does. And it could definitely help make this war a little bit more efficient. And we're just gonna make sure our southern flank is good here. It looks like the turquoise man's army was kind of engaged in something down here, which is maybe why we're having not the most difficult time in the world clearing out units up here. Oh fuck, that didn't do as much as I was hoping. Warriors. Can we kill him? 5. He has 9. Oh man, or he will have 9 after that. I guess. No, he has 9. Why does it say? Oh no, I'm only gonna do 1. Okay, he's gonna do 5 to me. Let's go ahead and send this guy up here. Okay, yeah, fuck this spellcast. We're actually gonna heal this guy a little bit so you can do maximum damage here to both of these units. I was thinking we'd probably kill both, but at least we did some serious damage to that guy as well. Let's have warriors come over here and finally... Oh man, I really thought I could kill that archer, but he's at least almost dead. Let's heal these guys up and attack the shamans with my shits over here. Oh man, they can't attack this turn. That sucks. And what are we missing? Oh, we have to select new research. Summon rats is a fairly useful spell. It just gives us some strong rats for 13 mana. Let's they have an upkeep of -3 food, so that might not be the greatest spell for us right now. I like haste a lot. Make barren land, though. I kind of want to make this land barren so that we can make a city there. Though we're going to need a lot of mana for that. I really want to capture some undead shit. I'm trying to... I think this is all monsters. At some point, we'll find undead cities. And we can take them and make them our own. But we seem to be in a very human and monster-centric area here. There's one more race that we have not encountered, and that's undead, and that's really unfortunate because it's so useful having undead cities pumping out mana for you. They're really efficient at it compared to the other things. Like every race has their specialization, but I feel like undead are substantially better at producing mana than any other race. It's not even a question. They're just so much better. Okay, right. So these units were just scouting out the area over here. This guy's probably not happy about me walking through his city, but that's okay. And it looks like this is probably all of Purple's territory here, which is not that intimidating, really. We have... I feel like we have a little bit more space, but his cities seem to be more well-developed than mine for the most part. Though Odditch is about to go down to these skeleton veterans, unfortunately, for Mr. Purple up here. But hey, good for me. I would rather the neutrals fuck up my enemies so that their growth is stunted so that I can take them out more easily. Alright, so we got some Ratman robbers here. God, I'd like to scout, but there's really no place safe for me to go with these guys except where my scout already is, because I know that this area is a wasteland full of monsters, and up here is obviously pink and turquoise, neither of whom are the happiest in the world with me. So we'll just send these guys to join the fight over here. Recruiting is complete on these hunters, which means that we should probably make some more hunters. because we need more ranged units pretty desperately, and recruiting is also complete on these stubborn knights, and we should probably make more stubborn knights because those are good units, and we're gonna start using or losing units in this war, so we definitely want to replace them. I'm a little bit concerned about my food, but hopefully we'll get some more granaries and shit done pretty soon. Research is complete, and end turn. Alright. Let's see what happens here. So purple's pacing, basically. That's what he does. Sorry for skipping all those moves. That's my like general practice when I'm playing this game on my own, but I should definitely allow the computer to play out its turns a little bit better here so you guys can tell what's going on more easily. By the way, I apologize. Some people have been telling me like, hey man, I can't fucking keep up with your rapid fire commentary in this game. It's tough because I know like for people who don't play the game, it's difficult to keep up, but for people who do play the game, it must be infuriating. Like watching me explain really basic mechanics. So I try to strike a balance as much as I can. Holy shit, these stubborn knights is beating the shit out of these black minotaurs. I did not expect that at all. Wow. What happened to these guys? They've got this melee cleave that's a really good move. Got frenzy. I guess they just don't have any damage or buffs, and my stubborn knights do, which actually makes them pretty fucking great. These guys have, what, 45 HP, 20 melee attack? What do these guys have? 30 melee attack, 75 HP. So they're definitely a superior unit, but with the archer on my side, I can just take him out. And there is our rewards. I don't think we have anything to do with that staff right now. Nah, definitely not. Because I don't think this guy could equip it regardless, because I think it's a magic weapon. But, you know, that will be useful for the next time we get a lord, which is hopefully pretty soon, because I really enjoy having lords on my side. There's some of my favorite things I've done. One time I had a lord that could just walk around one-shotting small to medium cities. It was pretty great. I like that guy a lot. Let's kill all these guys, rest up the rogues, and then next turn we'll send the rogues down to scout out a little bit and see if we need to continue moving units down there. Meanwhile, over here, we finally got rid of that fucking piece of shit ogre. Though I shouldn't be so mad at that ogre. That ogre was a really nice dude. Let's go ahead and shoot at this city and then use the Elder Ogre to hit it. And oh my god, we one-shot a city. Feels good, man. Fuck those shamans. This Elder Ogre is getting out of control now that we have some more buffs for him. Look at all those buffs on him. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's up to a 30 attack, 45 HP, and just resistances across the board. He's taking anywhere between negative 65 and negative 82 damage from anything but spirit magic being what those shamans just used, so it's good we got rid of them. Like, resistance to spirit magic is incredibly rare. But anyway, that, of course, one-shotting a city and dealing a shit ton of shamans in one hit gave this guy a substantial amount of experience, so he's going to be leveled up. Bonus to attack on weakened units. I feel like this guy does a lot of one-shotting, so I'm not so interested in that. Forced March is an incredibly awesome ability that lets him move an extra hex, which is, you know, it doesn't sound that great, but it really is. It really, really is. I like it a lot. Plus 30 melee resist. How much melee resistance does he already have? Plus 30 would make him, like, nearly immune to melee damage, I feel, which would be pretty sweet. And I do want to keep this man alive. I feel like that's probably going to be more useful, especially in the immediate future. It's mostly for, like, getting him to new fights that the Force March is good. But instead, we're going to focus on finishing the fight we're in, which I think is probably the more prudent call right here. Because now he's going to be so difficult for the enemy to do anything about. We're just going to go ahead and heal up our units here. We can assign some construction in this city we just took, and definitely, as per usual, I think food is our main limiting factor. You know what? We could do a mana trap. We could. This is a monster city, so we could make a mana trap into an alchemy laboratory, into like a werewolf production place, which is pretty cool. Werewolves are neat units. Oh, what do we got here? We've got Halberd Hall, we've got silver. So silver is good for money or mana, actually. But we can't, like, that's the shitty thing about monster and human cities, is they can't really multiply mana production. I don't think they have any buildings that are like plus 100% mana. Or actually, oh, humans totally do have a city like that, don't they? The They're like in, what is it? This is a thing after the university, but it's really high up in the tree. Monster cities kind of specialize in food production, so it's tempting for me to just go for that. Halberd Hall makes halberdiers or a special buff that we'll probably get the buff from that, so that doesn't really matter resource-wise. But the silver is making me think we might want to go mana, because we can get either mana or gold out of that silver mine. Huh. I don't know, guys. I feel like food is probably still our most pressing issue. And oops, should we go granary first or pub first? I think we should probably go pub first, because pub is +5 food, -1 gold, and then when we make the granary, we'll get a shit ton more like bonus food out of it, and then start going up that tree. But it's really nice to build that, especially on the +20% tile, because that's going to be 6 food instead of 5. Very nice. We're going to get to this gold mine soon at Kingsford. That's going to be cool as well. We've still got 7 units that haven't been commanded. Jesus Christ. Start moving these guys up. I'd really just get your veterans out of my fucking face. These guys have just been standing here doing nothing for so long. Sometimes, man, the AI seems pretty incompetent in like how they manage units. Because I think Purple is probably thinking, I'd like to declare war on this guy, and his like response to that is, I'm gonna send some veterans into this guy's major city and just leave them there for 10 turns straight. He'll never know what hit him. So, kind of a silly decision there, but whatever. Well, his time will come. He's definitely high on my list of people to die, because he is like right across the water from my capital, so I don't want, you know, I want a lot of cities insulating my capital from attack. I want people to have to go through a whole ton of area controlled by me before they can even touch my capital city. So let's see here. We've got a pretty good idea of what's going on up here. Odditch has been captured, unfortunately for Mr. Purple. Let's check out this area over here and see what's going on. Looks like he's going to war with this neutral city.
Another world portal has been found.
Oh, otherworld portal has been found. Mystic portal, yeah, it is. That is something we definitely want to try to get to, probably after taking over Purple Man's territory. And that's actually probably going to be giving him a substantial resource advantage, which is unfortunate. Maybe part of his area that he's conquered is actually within that portal. The portal takes you to a special area that has very difficult units and stuff. It typically has a lot of fire elementals and earth elementals and stuff, and also dragons are commonly found in there. And if you take it over, there are very special resources like otherworldly metals like adamantium, and I think Nevril is pretty common in there, that you can build special buffs with, obviously. And also dragon eggs, which you can build dragon hatcheries on to make your own dragons. So that's definitely something we want to look out for in the future. We finished Ratman Robbers, so we could make more of those if we were so inclined. I don't know if we are so inclined, though. I think probably not. Let's definitely make some more rogues, though, because we can certainly afford them with all of this money coming in. And world news, captured cities. Recruiting is complete on these rogues. And we should also go ahead and, I almost forgot about this, start negotiations.
I shall hear your request.
You make peace with me. This offer might be accepted. Okay, sometimes if the AI really doesn't want to be at war with you, you can extort them into giving you a bunch of shit. She has no spells to offer. That's weird. Yeah, unacceptable, but what if you give me like, what if you give me 17 mana and we make peace? Everything's fine. This is an acceptable proposal, so we have a chance of her accepting it, but I kind of feel like she probably won't. And that's okay, because she's not really fucking doing anything in this war, and eventually she's gonna get cold feet and be like, oh fuck, okay, here, take a bunch of money, stop being at war with me. Probably, because we have a big army over here, and she hasn't even sent anybody over yet. I think we're probably pretty far from her territory. It would be a big expenditure for her to send a bunch of people over here for basically no reason for her, because she'd be on the other side of Turquoise Man anyway. It's really frustrating fighting a war like on the other side of another person's territory. So we're gonna end turn. We're gonna move. Yeah, these guys can come up here, I guess, and we're gonna end turn again. Oh, I thought those guys were going into the portal. Like, I want to watch what's going on up there and see if they're like they have people coming in and out of that portal. Because if this guy manages to make a dragon hatchery, he could be trouble for sure. He could just fly a dragon right across here and start torching cities, and that would be kind of a disaster. Okay, so Ashar the Wisest has gotten into a situation where he feels he needs to protect himself with magic. That's pretty reasonable. So he just dropped a fireball on my ass. My offer was rejected. That is okay.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah, fuck you too, dumb bitch. Rat Prince has leveled up. Plus 20% death magic, perceptive for more experience, or Hawkeye for a higher sight range. Definitely more death magic, I think. Because I don't want to use this guy as a scout, really. Like, just send him out by himself. Maybe that's what he is, though. Maybe he's, like, the Lord of Scouts. He totally is a scout. Because there's, like, for every sort of class, I've noticed there is an associated, like, Lord. So I've seen, like, Lord Shamans and Lord Healers and stuff. Lord Mages, etc., etc. Have not seen a Lord Scout yet, and that seems real silly to me that you just have a Lord Scout that just walks around and checks things out for you. Seems like normal scouts are perfectly acceptable for that. So this city has a farm and a granary, so let's go ahead and produce a mill as well. And just keep on getting my food production up so we do not run out of food and start having a suffocating army again. We'll definitely make a gold mine for plus 12 gold production. That is an incredible thing to have, especially since that gold mine is on plus 20% gold stuff. We got rogues coming. You know what? We're going to deal with this motherfucking rogue infestation. It's going to take several turns, but we're going to make these minotaurs do it. Okay, so here we go. We've got the ability to make a temple. Who's the one we already have a spell for? Because I feel like increasing my hang on. Increasing my reputation with him would be a good thing. I don't know what that symbol means, game. This is Grumgog. So, oh shit, I don't know if we can create a temple to Grumgog in a human city. Is this a human city? Or is this a monster city? Humans. Yeah, Grumgog is unfortunately an exclusively monster person. So we've got assassins, beast masters, blade masters, paladins, archers, or sisters. Sisters of Crypta. I kind of want some archers of Helia because we are low on people who deal range damage, so I'm definitely going to go for that. And then pretty soon we'll be able to recruit some very, very strong units from that temple. Temples are pretty fantastic places, which is why Holy Ground is so rare and sought after. We're definitely going to make a pumpkin farm for a little bit more mana and a little bit more food in this city up here.
Hunters!
And we've got some more hunters, thankfully. And we can make some more. I think we're making a thing here. Like, what's going on? No, we were... Okay, yeah, next turn. Next time we can make something here, we'll make training grounds. So that we can make archers instead of hunters. Okay, we definitely want to get these stubborn knights off of this lava before we rest them up. So let's do that. And then next turn they can rest. But the lava is just going to continue burning them. So we want to avoid that. That's not the path I want the dwarves to take for sure. We'll just move some guys out of the way instead. How about that? And they can go through the forest instead. Oh man, the forest takes so long for them to traverse. I guess dwarves are not the fastest of units, but that's okay. Let's bring the archers in a little bit more. Rat Prince should definitely come up here and reinforce the battle, like the main battle on the capital, instead of joining our little, like, I don't know what's it called this, a detachment over here. Oh man, we're gonna build a city right here. It's gonna be glorious. We're gonna get Nevril, Ancient Ruins, and a magic node all at once with one city. Let's definitely just go ahead and queue that up. And those guys can just automatically move there every turn. Let's take care of these goblin archers. Why not? Just clean up a little bit. Make sure they don't like heal up and come back and shoot me in the ass. Let's go ahead and move forward here. Ah, fuck. I really wanted to be able to shoot with these guys, but that's okay. Stubborn Knights can move in and also not be able to attack. Let's finish healing up the warriors. Bring in the minotaurs. Bring in the Elder Ogre. And to start marching forward, basically, we're going to take out Minotaurus and then Las Agrellas. Rat Prince already moved.
Dania's finest.
We got Stubborn Knights down here. Guess I probably shouldn't stray too far with these good units. We should move them up to rejoin the main battle instead. It looks like we cleared out everybody to be worried about down there. They had a little detachment of people, maybe a scouting party looking for monsters to kill and stuff down there. And they are all dead, so they can't come and reinforce the war here, which is kind of our goal, stopping that from happening. We've encountered another great mage,
One of your rivals, my lord.
King Rat.
What a meeting.
What a meeting indeed. That is this guy. Is he at war? Nope, he's fine with everybody. I was wondering if he was like fighting the city, but it looks like he's just scouting it out, seeing what's going on. Might as well get a little bit more sight here on this turn while we can. And this is good. We're learning about the map up there, which is always handy. Another reason I'd really like Undead is because they can make a pretty cheap and awesome flying unit called Green Bats that are really good for scouting, because obviously being able to fly means that you can cover a lot more ground a lot more quickly. These Stubborn Knights can't move this turn because they're blocked in. Oh well. Recruiting is complete on Hunters. I think I already recruited more of those. And we've got these Minotaurs. We're getting to the point where my army is fat enough that I don't really want to keep on pumping out Minotaurs and stuff, because that is very expensive expenditure and one that we maybe can't sustain right now. I'd like to save up a little bit of money and have some extra food so that if a lord comes by, then we can afford to sustain them as well. Look at these fucking rogues. What do they think they're doing? Yeah, nicely done. Wait, they did 26 damage? What in the fuck? Were those cutthroats? Hang on a second here. Hang on. Yeah, they were cutthroats. I didn't know that. Oh well, that's okay. We'll go and take that free rogues guild next turn. But right now I think is a pretty good time to end the episode. So, you know, not a ton of progress on this war. Game starts to get a lot slower, as you may have noticed. As you get more and more units to command, the turns start taking longer and longer. But that's okay. I kind of enjoy that aspect of, you know, taking a long, or like a large army, basically, and marching them forward. But next turn, we'll almost certainly take down Minotaurus and start marching toward the capital, I think, is probably our next target, unless there might be a city, like, right up here that's in our way. But next episode, I would not be surprised to see Turquoise taken out. Oh, man. Pink City over here has expanded a little bit. So it depends. It's really going to be all up to Pink after that, whether we want to, you know, continue going to war with her, or if maybe she wants to buy me off, so I'll go to war with Purple instead. Because we could just swing all these troops really easily. Oh man, I might want to do that anyway. That is an incredibly easy turnaround, and we can just come in behind all these guys' defenses. We don't have to go through Pesty Hall at all, or deal with his bullshit water defense. We can just sneak in right behind him, take out Spellmere, take out the capital, and he'll be down as well. And then we will have an enormous chunk of the map all to ourselves, and it will be glorious. So anyway, lots to look forward to in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Warlock, Master of the Arcane. Hopefully you guys are still having a lot of fun with this series. I know I am. I'm really, really, really enjoying this series. A lot more than I thought I would, actually. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.